welcome back to the program. You're watching Morning Thailand with Phai and Golf. Now, moving on to another interesting case before we go into the protest. Apparently, there has been a report of, well, after we have mentioned yesterday that Kun Abhisit and Kun Suthep has been indicted by the OAG, Office of Attorney General, in terms of the 2010 protests and violence. At this point, the DSI chief, Kun Tharit Pengdit, has also came out and talked about this particular case, saying that they would look at it in separate case, two cases altogether. One is attempt to kill. Another one is obviously killing of this particular case because according to the authorities, especially the DSI, there has been quite a bit of the disturbances in terms of number of deaths and the level of violence that were in place at the time of the 2010 violence. And according to the DSI itself, they say that it can be looked into separate cases altogether. One is that the fact that the Center for the Resolution of Emergency Situation, or CRES or CRES, at the time was actually chaired by Kun Suthep, who was the Deputy Prime Minister at the time during Kun Abhisit as the Prime Minister in 2010. They said that the order of CRES for all the authorities to crack down on the protesters led to quite a bit of losses. However, they say that the attempt to kill have quite a bit of the, what should we call, the people involved, because apparently over 1,000 of the, they call themselves victims, that file complaints against Kun Abhisit and Kun Suthep are waiting for the justice to be served for them because they have lost either their friends, their relative at the time. So they say that this particular case, they will have to look at it in case by case. But all in all, the biggest one would be attempted to kill. And the other one is the killing of the body. Obviously, there's at least 99 bodies at the time that were killed. And there were some in the Wat Pathum Wanaram temple along the Ratchaprasong area as well that still have to determine. And Kun Abhisit and Kun Suthep yesterday has made an announcement in regard to the OAG announcement, the indictment against them, saying that at the time, their responsibility was to make sure that there's peace and order in the country. So whatever they did was according to the law. However, in terms of practices, after they already announced the emergency decree, the crackdown, they say that due to the fact that the protest was escalated quite a bit and it became quite violent, and that was why they need to do things necessary for that particular case. But Kun Abhisit also mentioned one thing, is that the OAG actually at first submitted a letter to them saying that they will give them the announcement or the answer whether or not there will be the indictment on 31st, so tomorrow. And in the letter it still says 31st, but he was actually surprised, well, they both are surprised that they came out just a few days earlier to announce that. So this is one of the things that was raised during the conference time.
ก็ให้เร่งจับกุมผู้กระทำผิด
I believe at this point we're going to have to look into this particular case and see whether or not Kun Abhisit and Kun Suthep will be able to provide a little bit more information in terms of their case, and this time will be with the DSI as well.
And one particular issue that, excuse me, we don't have to wait any further in the Amnesty Bill, because earlier they said that there were going to be the final consideration, deliberation during November the 6th to the 8th.
Well, I said that, the second one would be by next week. That's what Kun Prampong Nopparit has came out and said. However, apparently, according to the front page
It
today,
seems like they are rushing things very fast because the House Speaker Kun Somsak Kiatsuranont has called a meeting of the House of Representatives on Thursday, October 31st, which means tomorrow, to deliberate the altered amnesty bill proposed by Pheu Thai MP for Samut Prakan Kun Warachai Hema in the second reading. According to Kun Somsak's urgent letter dated October 29th, which is yesterday, the special House meeting will begin at 9:30 of Thursday. And this particular bill has 7 sections. The focus is on Section 3rd, which originally provided amnesty only for people who joined political protests in violation of the emergency decree. However, the committee scrutinizing the bill has changed Section 3 to offer a blanket amnesty for all who were involved in political demonstration from after September 19, 2006 coup to August 8, 2013, except those accused of violating Section 112 of the Criminal Code of the Lèse Majesté law. So that would be the content, the special content that will be in the deliberation on this particular amnesty bill. However, it seems that this announcement, the urgent meeting, will call a lot of opponents of this amnesty bill to go out on the street, especially the Democrat Party, because yesterday Kun Suthep Suban and many Democrat MP has posted on their Facebook page calling for supporters and opponents of the amnesty bill to join in the street protest on Thursday at 8 p.m.
they call it blowing the whistle for the people to come out. So it'll be quite interesting. It's apparently tomorrow will be quite a busy day for everyone.
Not just Halloween.
Exactly. It will be, well, Kun Suthep and Kun Abhisit will have to go to the Office of Attorney General talking about their indictment and such.
They will, in the evening.
They will have to lead the people as well. And one last thing though, they say that according to Kun Abhisit Wechashiwa, after the meeting yesterday, they believe that the fact that they have the government has to push everything a lot faster, especially the amnesty bill and the indictment and such, is because they are anticipating the November the 11th ICJ ruling. Because if they announce it later on or toward that day, more people will come out because in opposition to that particular case as well. All in all, it seems like, we're going to have to brace for tomorrow.
It's getting really hot in political ring at the end of this year, and with the big gathering of the Democrat Party, the demonstration site will be at Sam Sen rail station on Param 6th Avenue, which is near the Wachira Hospital.
Right, Rama 6.
And also the headquarters of the Democrat Party as well. So supporters, Kun Suthep had been asking you to wear black.
Well, we have to wear black anyway, so you don't have to ask us. All right, let's take a short break because Kun Shane will talk to us a little bit, just set aside from the amnesty bill and craziness and about the AEC. So please stay tuned.